Hi everyone, welcome to the fifth episode of my spiritual journey. Um, in this series, I share about my spiritual experiences. To watch any previous episode, just go to the playlist and click on my spiritual journey. Before I continue, please show your kind support and subscribe to this channel. Also, click on the notifications button to receive updates. So in the previous episode, I mentioned about meeting up this spiritual group. Um, so after that first meeting, I joined them for many more meetings and had lots of spiritual experiences such as astral travel and such, which I will share more about those in the future. In the meantime, today's story is about how I attended a meditation course. One of the people from the group, let's call her Lady M, invited me to join a free meditation course. She thought that it will be something that I will be interested in, and she eventually became a very good friend until today. We have a lot of spiritual. We discuss a lot of spiritual stuff. You know, so back then I was curious. As I thought I had not meditated before, and so I thought, which I learned later it was not. So I agreed to attend the first lesson and then decide, if I would continue with the rest of the meditation course. Yeah. So on the day of the first lesson, we all of us met up. It was not just two of us. There were few others in the group who were interested to attend too. So all of us went together. We went to this huge hall at one of those local associations, and and the hall was almost packed. And the meditation master was sitting on the stage, and he introduced himself, and turned out that he's a doctor. Yeah. And he teaches meditation for free with his free time, as a service to the community. Then at a appointed time, he started to give his first lesson about meditation. It was very basic information, what meditation is all about, what it is not, how to meditate, and so forth. Then at the end of the lesson, he guided us into a short meditation session. I believe it lasted about 15 to 20 minutes. I didn't actually time it, but it felt like that. Um, at the time, I was fascinated with the lesson, and I followed his guidance, just like everybody else in the hall. I closed my eyes, took a few deep breaths, and started to follow his guidance, and I went really deep into meditation. And it was an amazing experience. I saw lights, and I met my spirit guides. And that was when I learned from my spirit guides that that was not the first time I meditated. When I was a child, I used to meditate also. And my spirit guides were the ones who taught me how to meditate back then. Even then, it was still a very wonderful, a truly wonderful experience, and because I enjoyed the session so much, after that I started to meditate again every day, and as I meditated, I began to start remembering more about my past. If you recall in the first episode, I mentioned that this is my spiritual reawakening. And the reason it is a reawakening is because I have actually experienced all this before when I was a child. Um, you know, um, and the meditation that I started to practice over the months and years helped me to remember more and more about my spiritual experiences as a child. Um, you know, yeah, then why didn't I remember? So what happened was something happened when I was a child, and because of that, I had a spiritual shutdown. And as you all know from episode 1, I mentioned that suddenly my psychometry ability was turned on. I had a reawakening in the 90s. So anyway, back to the story. As I continued my meditation practice, eventually in time, I was given the flowing love meditation. I will share more about this in the next episode. Yeah. So meantime, sorry about that. That was my Windows notification. I forgot to switch off the sound. Meantime, let me know in the comments if you are meditating and what are the experiences you have. See you in the next episode. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you get updated whenever I upload a new video.